Well, hello there, and welcome to Saturday Afternoon Toys. No, this is not 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard, just so you guys know. It's Saturday Afternoon Toys, and I thought we don't show our 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. We alternate Fridays and Saturdays, so I was thinking like maybe on the other Saturdays I would do kind of like a live stream just to see what's going on. How you doing, Connor? And first of all, what I want to say, this was not sanctioned by anybody from 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. So I don't know how they're going to take it. I'm not sure I even mentioned it to them. Whoops. How'd you get in here?
Is it welcome to free?
Oh, not 3 Men and a Monkey.
It's not. What? No, it's not.
Not 3 Men and
not,
a Monkey Lizard. How did you infiltrate the stream here?
I've got monkey lizards everywhere, Vern. You should know that.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm busted.
You busted. You busted.
Everybody.
Welcome to not 3
Men and a Monkey Lizard.
Something. But I'm here anyway. I'm here.
Yes, thank you for coming in. On all right. So actually, this is called Saturday Afternoon Toys. It's going to go every other Saturday that we're not doing 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard because we rotate that show. Connor Fuller's here. Jedi Trek, hello, both of you guys. And hopefully some other people will show up pretty soon, but if not, it's going to be a lot of fun. So first of all, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Hey, Monty Martinez.
Hello, Monty.
There's Jedi Trek. Happy New Year's. I dispute the quiz title during Salacious having Bob for help.
I don't think that dispute is valid. I think Connor basically lost, and
you think so?
He's a bit sore about it. He was second.
Oh my gosh! So that quiz had a lot of people in that stream, and then you guys were debating some sort of like a delay or something like that.
Basically, anybody could play, whether you were on the stream or in the chat, because we were all playing using this website where you submit your answers. But I won, and I am the champion. And Connor lost to a monkey lizard, which I think
did it actually show that you won though?
Yes.
At the end, it said
yes.
So he's disputing the fact because you had help, right?
Who helped me?
Bob.
No, Bob didn't. Bob's useless. Average Bob.
He was not whispering in your ear at all.
He's rubbish. You don't know anything. He's useless, Vern.
Come on now. Come on.
Vern, honestly. Oh, Bob.
Was he sleeping? Look at this.
Probably.
You lie. You know what I should do? You know how like on your Monday show you got that Monkey Lizard chat?
Yep.
So you did this thing when I was on in the first episode. You said, "Who's your favorite co-host?"
Yep.
So I should ask you the same question.
Yeah, you should.
But I'm not going. But I'm not going to because I already know the answer.
Oh,
it's Sean.
Him. Oh, where is he?
So you saw Brandon's here. G-Force, how's it going?
G-Force.
So folks showing up late. This is not 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. That'll be next week on Saturday, right?
I don't know. I'm a bit confused by it, but
yeah. So next Saturday we're going to be doing 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. I'll just say it again. We do alternating Fridays and Saturdays on 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard, just so everybody knows. We'll be on Saturday next week, then the following week on Friday. So I'm going to pick up the every other Saturday and maybe just do something like different, unless I'm busy. Then I won't. But I thought I really wanted to come out and do something today because I think it's the first, right? Hey, Kat, how's it going?
Hello, Kat.
It's the first, so Happy New Year. Is it still the first there in the UK?
It's still the first. We've got 1 hour to go until it's the second.
So did you wake up with a huge hangover this morning?
Well, Bob did because we chloroformed him last night. So Bob had a bit of a headache.
Took over the house.
But I was all right, to be honest. It's a wreck. The house is wrecked, to be honest. Pity Yum Yum. Pity Yum Yum went a bit nuts. What about you, Vern? What about you? Did you have fun?
No, stayed in. I mean, like everything that's happening and stuff like that. We didn't have a big celebration or anything. I did saber my first champagne bottle. That was kind of fun.
Did you?
Yeah, it was fun for like 4 seconds, and then.
Did you get it on camera?
I did.
Did you? Oh, show us. Oh, come on.
I don't have it. I don't have it here.
Oh, go on.
So it's on another device, but
we want to see. We want to see that as a short, please.
All right, maybe it'll be a short video.
Yeah.
Let's see, I was just going to shoot an unboxing video, but I guess my channel can wait. Yes, your channel can wait.
Oh, poor G4.
I'm sorry, G4. You should just, when I see the numbers start to drop, I know that he said, screw this, I'm going to go film my video. How about everybody in the chat? Did you guys have a good New Year's? Anything exciting? Anything unexciting? I think my daughter, she posted a thing and she said, I can't decide what I'm wearing to the living room for New Year's Eve. Which I thought was pretty funny.
Bless her.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. The glass in the drywall for proof. Yes. Actually, I went out on the porch just because I was afraid. We have like big sliding glass door in our kitchen. And I'm always afraid, like, if I do something, it's going to hit that glass. And it's like one of these oversized kind of doors. And you can't just run to Home Depot and like replace it. You know, you have to like special order the darn thing. So I'm always afraid to break the glass on it.
Don't break glass.
Monty fell asleep. Well, I was awake at 9 for the 9 o'clock, and they were doing the ball drop in New York. So, but I think I was asleep before midnight here.
There was definitely some ball dropping going on around here. I can just say that much.
Yeah. You're not going to go into detail?
No, it's been left unsaid.
Brandon ate a shrimp ring and watched the Book of Boba Fett for the 4th time.
I like the way that my American friends call them shrimp.
Shrimp rings? Shrimp?
Shrimp. We call them prawns.
But isn't a prawn different than a shrimp?
I think no.
No?
No, because I think you call shrimps. I think you call small shrimps prawns, but we call large prawns king prawns, not shrimp.
Oh, I see. I think I'm going to have to look that up. I don't know when I'm going to get around to it because I don't think I have access to the internet right now.
What?
I'm just messing with you.
You're confusing me, man. You're confusing me.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? So here, you're not supposed to have fireworks in where I live. There's fire zone. It's a fire zone in part of the county, and they're just completely prohibited. But on the 4th of July, for some reason, and New Year's Eve, where I live, it's just like fireworks galore. And I'm like, where did they get these fireworks? Because I might want some. But I can never find them. So that's all right. So Connor saying he watched for the 4th, number 4 today myself. So he watched it again too. Did you see the Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah, I saw it once. So I haven't seen it 4 times, but yeah.
And were you impressed with it or not impressed with it?
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I really, as some people have complained the fighting scenes, I can kind of understand that, but overall, not a bad start. Not bad. I liked seeing him. I liked seeing him get out the Sarlacc pit. Thought that was good. I kind of want one of those back-to-baths, don't you? So you can just jump in the back-to-bath at the end of the day. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then I might feel like
can I
a pop singer who used to have his own, right?
Michael Jackson.
Yes. Isn't that what he had? What he was using his little air chamber for was almost the same thing.
I thought he was sticking bubbles in there, to be honest.
So here's what I thought was kind of interesting was so when he gets out, when Boba Fett gets out, and I'm sorry, this is a spoiler for anybody who hasn't seen it, but and he's getting dressed in his outfit for the first time.
Yeah.
And the robots are like dressing him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are they making him like Iron Man?
Yeah, it was like that.
And it was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure the droid that was like actually putting the stuff on is the same one that helps Tony Stark in the garage, right? Because it's just the arm that moves around.
And Favreau directed that, didn't he? So you bet he was on set, you know.
Crazy. Oh my gosh. Hey, Sean, Happy New Year's. Sean's not here today.
Sean is I'm confused.
Oh, so you drive to South Carolina to get real fireworks to take home. And what do you think that is?
Don't click on that. It's a Russian bot.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it'll take you some dancing ladies.
Everyone, do not click on that. Oh yeah, I got hacked then, huh? Do I have to go into my and try to remove it somehow?
Or
is it going to take over?
Yeah, if we don't get any more, you'll be all right. If you get some more, you'll have to set me as a moderator, and I'll go and do it for you.
Okay, hold on. Can I just remove it?
Yeah.
All right. Boy, that's never happened before. That's very interesting to me. Look, Fabulous Disaster is here.
Fabulous Disaster.
Right-click it. Right-click and open? Just kidding. Illegal contraband over state lines. I'm a rebel. Do you have to drive the backwoods like, in like a Challenger when you're bringing your fireworks back? That's what I want to know. Give out some hammers. Hammer time. Should we have like a singing contest on here one day?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I'm not really prepared for it, but I'm
always ready.
So we would pick songs for each other, right?
We could do that.
Okay.
But we'd have to set some parameters though, because I don't know all those 1930s records that you grew up listening to.
I might have you sing the One Hit Wonder by Glenn Medeiros.
See, exactly. This is exactly what I'm on about. Who the bloody hell's Glenn Medeiros?
He had one hit in the 80s. I heard you guys talking about me the other day on some stream. What was it? Oh, it was on your Monopoly game. You guys were talking about my age, which I thought was hilarious. But
no one really knows. It's like an ancient mystery, isn't it? But we all know it's old. But
yes, older than all of you, that's for sure.
That's right.
Oh my gosh!
Right. You've got the good genes though, because you're old, but you've got good hair.
Is it really my hair though?
Well,
has it changed at all?
It's another mystery.
That
could be wearing a toupee. Could be wearing a toupee. You might just have really good glue.
It could be really good.
We've not seen you in a windy environment. You
have not. That's because I rarely go outside.
Maybe you need to get a fan in and do the Michael Jackson test.
I do have a fan right here, but no, I'm not going to do that. Oh, okay. So Fabulous Disaster says they want to pick the songs. Okay, Rum, do you want to do it now, or do you want to set ground rules and have a whole thing built around it?
Well, Love Will Find a Way. Who's that? What's that one? Hold on a minute.
I'd have to look up the lyrics on it.
Give me a second. Let me look this up for him, FD.
Love will find. No, it says go Rum. They want to hear you sing, not me. They tuned in for you, not me. Apparently.
Love will find a way. Oh yes, it's Yes.
Oh, is that who it is?
Yeah.
Oh, see, he just dated himself.
Yeah, slightly before Rum's time, to be honest.
I think I might have one of their records down here.
Well, not before his time, 87, but he was 8 at the time.
So I am gonna release a video this week. It's the this one right here. And I showed you a picture, but I'm going to kind of preview everybody. So I did open this figure, and then I put it back in the box. But you can see the head on there is a little bit different now.
Oh, the neck's weird.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Even the face looks kind of hinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I took the head and I gave it to this figure here.
Oh, you said you were going to do this. Can we go full screen? Can we go full screen?
Sure. Hold on.
Oh, that's better, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That works. Like it. Nice.
Yeah. So I am going to have a full video that I'm going to do to show that. The only problem is it's not really attached, because if I actually push it down on the bolt, this figure has actually no neck, right? So I'm going to have to figure a way to like add like another 1/4 of an inch onto this post so that the head will sit right on the body. But this head is almost perfect. The only thing I wish is that it had like I'd have to make like the little gold beret or whatever, the thing that goes in the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think otherwise that's a perfect head swap for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see. So if I'm singing a song, do you think I can get a copyright strike if I sing it well enough?
Depends how good it is. Depends how good you are.
Okay, because somebody wants me to sing Ice Ice Baby, but is that really the name of the song?
Well, I've got that. I know that off by heart. If Rum knows that off by heart.
You do?
Yeah.
It's rolling in my 5.0, got my rag top down so my hair can blow.
Oh, wanna keep
Girl is on standby, waiting to what? Say hi. Did you stop?
No, I just drove by. Kept on, pursuing to the next stop.
Hey, Mike. Kept on, continued to the next block. The block was dead, y'all. So I continued to A1A Detroit Avenue.
Welcome to Rapping with Your Granddad. The weekly show where you get
that was actually that was actually a good pick for me, because it would be that, or it would be like here's a little story I got to tell about 3 bad brothers you know so well. It started way back in history with that Rob B. or whatever. I don't know how.
Is that the Bard song?
And me, Mike D. I had a little horsey named Paul Revere, and me and that horsey and a quart of beer were riding across land, kicking up sand. Sheriff's posse's on my tail because I'm in demand. No?
I get it. Yeah. But the way you were doing it kind of sounded more like the Bart song to begin with.
Oh, maybe.
But I like it. Very good.
Yeah. See, I can release an album on Spotify.
Very good. Very good.
I can carry a tune. You're saying the way I did it with like completely out of tune and no rhythm.
Just a very old school, but over just old school granddad style. Pantera.
I don't know if I know any of their songs.
Roots, bloody roots.
Yeah, the Beastie Boys. Hey, Rolando. Look, it's got to be early in the morning for Usual Mike, right? On the 2nd.
Yeah. For sure it is. And in fact, quick plug, but Usual Mike is coming on Monkey Lizard Hangout on January the 10th. So Salacious will be hanging out with Usual Mike and putting him through his paces. That's right. We're gonna make it an Australia special.
Nice.
Australia.
Is he gonna bring in a koala bear? Mike, are you gonna bring in a koala bear and sit him next to Salacious on the screen?
Good idea. Good idea.
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
Because he says you keep saying you want to catch something from down under, right?
Well, we've been there before, so we've been there before. We've caught everything there is to catch in Australia, and believe you me, there's plenty.
It's amazing to me though, because you know how like Mike's always said like everything's really expensive in Australia, right?
Yes, but he does quote Australian dollars, and a dollar is not equivalent. So,
okay.
You know, like when he says it's like $80, that's 80 Australian dollars, but it's not a $1 equivalency. There is an exchange rate you have to apply to it.
So, and it seems like because
but it
like,
is.
I always, Wait, go ahead.
No, but sorry, yeah, but obviously, you know, they're on the other side. Or having said that, I was going to say they're on the other side of the planet, but actually, there's good trade routes between Australia, Singapore, and then South China Sea. So they've got great shipping lanes there. But obviously, you know,
yeah, and I always see these guys from like Taiwan like snagging everything ahead of time. You know, like they're the first ones to get everything. So I'm like wondering why is there a disconnect? Do you think? Can you you ask that question?
No, I think honestly, some of it is to do with probably population, because the size of Australia, I mean, it's the size of America. It's a huge country, but there's only 20 million people there. So there aren't huge bulk purchases. Like, you know, can you imagine the bulk purchasing power and the amount of stock that Target buy in America, or, you know, so there probably is economies of scale, I'm guessing, when you're bulk purchasing. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. So if you aren't buying as much to sell in your market, there's probably a premium on that. That's just me hypothesizing there. So
yeah, it would be interesting to kind of find out, because the other day Papa Gord was showing off. He got the Cobb Vanth already, and he bought it from a store out of Australia and had it shipped.
Did he?
And
wow.
Yeah, it was obviously it was a markup, but like, you know, like I think it was going to be like probably double. Like I think if that figures $25 here or whatever it's going to be, I think it was 40, and then there was like $12 shipping, so over $50 to get it. And I'm like, yeah, it could be worth it if you really, really, you know, I really got to have it now or something like that.
Well, Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Taiwan, that area around the South China Sea. I mean, that's the largest shipping. They're the largest shipping routes in the world, aren't they? So Singapore seems to be the optimum place, I would have thought, for getting. There seems to be a lot of early videos from YouTubers based around there, anyway.
Yeah, I think that's like if you want first reviews, you're gonna have to move.
Yeah, or you get a good contact at Hasbro.
Right, and then they airmail you everything, or you just say how great everything they do is.
Yeah, like cups as accessories in action figures.
Yeah. Should I ask in here what people think of that accessory?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I did that. I did a video, right? Just recently. It was like my little Hasbro rant. If nobody saw it, I'm just going to tell you what I was talking about. Let me find Bib Fortuna. Okay, forget it. He's lost somewhere on my shelf. I'm not going to find Bib.
It's probably in your cantina.
Yeah, in the wave was Bib Fortuna, the very first time he's ever been released on as a Black Series figure. The first time. Inside the same wave are these two guys who were released in the Cantina Showdown, who are actually characters that we've seen in the Cantina. Bib, the accessories that came with Bib were 3 cups, the same 3 cups that came in the Cantina Showdown. These guys come with their guns and no cups and no other accessories. So my question is,
what the F?
Was that a good accessory to package with Bib Fortuna in the same wave that you're releasing 2 guys who are actually in the cantina who didn't get any cups. Maybe Bib was supposed to share with these guys. So I'm just wondering what everybody thinks. Is that just Hasbro being like, I mean,
stupid? That's Hasbro like not using any sense. It's just
completely lazy to me.
Now you've said it. I think I've boxed up my Cantina Showdown, but do you get the cups in the Showdown pack?
Yes,
you do.
You get cups.
So
they're
basically they've already manufactured.
Yes.
They've already produced excess figures. Because you wouldn't produce the cups otherwise for solo packings, so they've already got them. So rather than chuck them, they're packing them in.
But they're packing them in the wrong figures.
No, I know. But it's like do they? So there's an executive going, "Oh, we've overproduced these figures for the Cantina Showdown pack. We haven't got any more Cantina Showdown boxes, so we'll put them in single boxes. Do we reuse the cups or do we chuck the cups?" They're like, "Oh, throw in the cups."
Yeah.
So they've just thrown in the cups.
Yeah. So
it doesn't make sense. It does not make any sense.
Especially for, I mean, like, okay, when they released Jar Jar Binks, it was a deluxe figure. He had a shield. He had that little thing with the orb, and he had the staff, right?
Yeah.
It was a deluxe. And then a few months later, they released him on the card back without the shield.
Yeah.
Right? For the same price. They charged you $29 for that card back, and then they charged you $29 for the deluxe figure or whatever. And here is Ponda Baba in the single pack, and in the Cantina Showdown, he's got those little hoof hands, but he doesn't come with those. I don't see him in there at all. So
usual Mike's got it right. Random packing Hasbro logic.
Yeah, it just makes no sense to me. Yeah. Hey, Left Coast is here. G-Force is saying that's why the TVC bib is so much better than the Black Series.
Not got mine yet, so.
Yeah, I'm thinking that with that TVC series, they're just taking that way more seriously because it just seems more legit. You know what I mean? Like they're really thinking about it. And Black Series, it just seems like, hey, just throw something in there. And I'm like, well, go ahead.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was carry on, because I was gonna divert.
Because I mean, it's not like they haven't made staffs before. You know what I mean? So why not just give Bib a plastic staff, instead of 3 cups?
Yeah.
And then if you saw in my video, the way that they have his hands, they're like this. So it's not like he's designed to even hold the cups.
Sorry.
It's just hilarious. Oh my gosh. But it's
now, have you got the carbonized 6-inch Mandalorian figures yet? I couldn't remember whether you had or not. I
just got which one did I get recently?
You sometimes pass on those.
Yeah, I got the Mando one. The Beskar Mandalorian one. That one came from Amazon. The other ones were on Target, and I had them on pre-order, but I ended up canceling all of those pre-orders. And the reason why I did that was because I thought I'm going to have a much better shot of just finding them in store than receiving them on a pre-order, because Target does this weird thing where they sometimes have you on pre-order for so long, and then a month before they're going to come out, they send you some secret message that says, hey, agree that you still want these. And if you don't go and click on each of the items, they end up just canceling your order. And then the next thing you know, they're all in stores. And, you see them and you're like, oh, no, I got them on pre-order, so I'm not going to pick them up. But I feel like I'm just going to be able to find them in stores. I just don't think they're going to be big sellers.
No.
To me, I don't know. Yeah, Left Coast says that he needs his Kenner staff.
Yeah, because it obviously wasn't in the film. It was only, it was a random. Right. It was a random accessory.
I think it was, yeah, I think it was those Kenner guys, right? Isn't that the same reason they put that the cloth cape on the Jawa? Because they were like, hey, we make this half-size figure, we have to make him worth the 49 cents or whatever that we're charging. That's why they did the cloth. That's why that vinyl one's so valuable, right? Because they didn't make that many of them.
I always think of the staff anyway when I think of Bib.
Yeah, me too. I think they could have done anything other than 3 cups. Somebody said something like, "Oh, don't you remember he was in the back of the cantina? We almost didn't see him, like he was in the back." And then I made some joke that, "Oh, you know why he had the 3 cups? Because at that time he was doing the find the ball using the 3 cups, and he swindled Luke out of all his money for his land speeder." Do you know what the game? Do you know what the find the ball? You put a ball under one of the cups and you move the cups around.
Fern, you're confusing me with all this mystery ball talk. What have you done with the balls, Fern? What I don't. Where have you put it? What have you done with the ball?
Oh my gosh. He didn't come with the ball. That's the problem. He should have come with the ball and the 3 cups. Then I would have understood why he had 3 cups.
Fern, I'm confused about the mystery ball.
Yeah, you can 3D print them. Oh, you know what? You could 3D print a staff.
You could 3D print 3 balls and 3 cups and play some weird mystery game.
So GeForce thinks that the Black Series is geared for younger audience. You mean like millennials? And the 3.75 is for us.
Really? At a £25 a pop?
I know, right? Well, for millennials, they can afford it. They got credit cards.
For sure.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
Kenner staff was in the FET show. Oh, it is? See, these are the little things that I wouldn't know without doing some research.
Well, he was only in the FET show for about 5 seconds, wasn't he? And then he got shot.
Oh, he could be juggling the cups. Yes, now I get it. Jonathan?
You're all confusing me with this free ball malarkey.
Yeah, so I saw that you had in your unboxing video, you got the other carbonized figures, the heavy infantry Mandalorian, and that one of the troopers, right?
Yeah, you want to see them?
Yeah, I do actually. I think they look awesome.
Okay, let's just do a bit of maneuvering.
Are they boxed up?
Yeah, I can take them out.
Are you gonna open them?
If you want me to, yeah. Let's move that over there. You don't want to see him.
Put behind a couple of turntables. No, I put the rascally space rabbit behind the turntable. DJ Jackson.
Jackson.
He's my DJ. All right, let me make your shaky camera full screen. Look at those. Oh my gosh, a speeder bike too.
So let's just see how I can. I've never quite worked out how I can optimize this ring light.
Yeah, the ring light's really weird, especially when you have the plastic. So it's either got to be above or below it.
Yeah.
Somehow. So is there a dimming on there, or like a yellow light?
I might have to. It might have to be. I might have to go into the Razer software and do it that way. And it's probably beyond me today. But hopefully. Let's just try. Hopefully, you can still make out the figure well enough. If I put the
that does look awesome right there. That guy.
Yeah, I think the paint apps are a little bit because they make the figure a little bit more mature because the colors are a bit brighter on the non-carbonized one. So I do think it actually works with this guy.
Yeah, you know the best thing about the carbonized figures to me is it's like a whole new figure. Or those credit collections, Like that credit collection Mando is the one I use for my Greedo head, and I think it's perfect for it. You know, you don't have to do any painting. You can stand them up next to the other characters, and you could actually have an army of these heavy infantry guys with just the different versions, the credit collection, the regular, and now this one.
It's definitely got a very Iron Man vibe to it now, hasn't it? With the more metallic look. But I think the jetpack looks cooler because it's much golder than.
Yeah, so that just looks stunning, man.
Yeah. So he's cool, and I tell you what, the spines are great on these. The spines, I can't get the line off it. The spines.
With that reflective.
Have been done really nicely.
Yeah, that looks good. They gone? It's here. Hello. If I miss somebody, I'm sorry. I'm kind of glancing at, and I'm trying to. Anytime somebody jumps in, I'm trying to like point you out.
Here's the scout trooper. It makes the white armor a little duller, so it comes across as a little bit more grey. But the
black is shiny, right?
Yeah, it basically it feels like it emphasizes the creases in his black undersuit. So, I'm a big fan of the scout trooper design anyway. So any variants of the scout design, I'm in. So I just think that helmet is badass.
That's pretty much was my favorite Kenner figure when I was growing up. Was that scout?
Yeah, he's cool. So so far these are a win for me.
They look great. That guy looks awesome.
Yeah, wasn't sure what to make of him because obviously it's the sort of sand-colored suit that makes him pop. But actually, thinking of it now, he looks gold, doesn't he? He's like, this guy just looks $1 million.
Look at this, Sean. Hey, want to see what I picked up? Yes.
Yes, we do, Sean.
Yeah, jump in.
Sure.
They locked me off the show. No, the 3-minute monkey lizards next week, dude.
I was confused about that, Sean, as well.
I did put a link in the DM, so if you want to come in, just come in.
It was Vern's confusing
me. Scouty bots. Yeah, that guy right there. That's awesome. That other guy's awesome.
This one, did you pass on these?
I have that one.
That one. Don't know.
That's the credit collection. That's
Don't know what to think about that one. Not sure.
The problem with the credit collections are so I don't actually have it. I think the only carbonized ones that I have are those first 4, right? Which are the Sith Trooper, the Mandalorian, the First Order Jet Trooper, and the Second Sister Inquisitor.
Yeah,
I have those 4. I missed the Boba Fett, so I haven't really been trying to get them. But some of the credit collections are really good, like the Cara Dune credit collection. I think is way better than the original version.
Yeah,
that is cool. I didn't get that guy, but man, were you there on day 1 to order that?
So basically, in the UK, there's only one place you can order them from, which is Kapow Toys. So I didn't order any of the others because obviously it's a new line. I wanted to. There's often quality issues in the first batch, so I thought I'll just get Sergeant Slaughter, and he's got very stiff joints. But to be fair, it's Bobby Valaverse, is the owner. He did some videos, talking about heating your joints up and stuff. But he's cool, man. I like it. I really like him, and I think I'm going to get a couple more of the line. So.
So I have this one. This is, I think, a Mattel Wrestling.
Oh, cool!
But I don't have a hat or anything for him. So, but cool. He does have the camo pants.
Yeah,
which are kind of cool.
I think he's got 6 sets of hands, I think, which is crazy.
That is just fantastic looking.
But cool. Yeah, quite like, for an independent toy maker, really, as well. It's not a multi-million-pound corporation. I think he's done really well. And they've got the bio card on the back. So, I think I might get
a few of those.
Steel Brigade is the one everyone's talking about, and the Swarm Trooper.
Good.
Yeah. So
is that Steel Brigade? Let me look at that picture again, because in the 12-inch GI Joe, one of my favorite ones is I have a SAS tactical soldier.
That's the most SAS one, yeah. Like although Tony from Analog Toys has a figure made in his image called the Desert Rat, which looks like British Special Forces in desert camo. So
like if you had ever seen my first stop motions, the first videos on my channel were stop motions, and one of the characters is that SAS 12-inch figure, and that was like probably one of my favorite figures when I got it. That is actually really cool. Let's see. Sean was complaining that we locked him out of the show, but that's not true, because I'll explain it again. This is not 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard.
What?
This is the unsanctioned Saturday Afternoon Toys.
What?
Showing every other Saturday.
What? Is this not 3 Men?
Why
am I here? Bob! Am I getting appearance fees for being on here, Bob?
Yeah.
Bob,
no, so I'll just explain it. Like on our show, not everybody can be available every Saturday or every Friday, so we alternate the 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. So I'm just going to pick up the alternate Saturday, just so if people are looking for something to watch, there'll be something, and hopefully I won't bore everybody. And right,
am I getting my appearance fee, Bob?
No appearance fee for you.
What did you negotiate, Bob?
So what's funny is, like, so I did you see my top 10s? I did top 10 videos and actually sat in front of the camera like this and just talked about my top 10, and I put like a picture in picture. So I'm just curious to know, like, if anybody's seen those videos, how did you like that format? And should I continue to use that kind of a format, or would you rather just not see this and just see my hands? Because I can go back to doing that.
Well, I haven't seen those yet, but I have seen your rant video, and I like you on camera ranting.
Okay.
Especially when you start laughing before you do it.
Well, one of the reasons why I thought about doing my top 10s like that, actually, if Sleeping's still in the chat, he had said something once, and I don't know if it was like in the message group or whatever, where he said, try to be personable, like show your personality or whatever. So I think that's what I was thinking about when I thought about doing that.
To be totally honest, Vern, you've just passed 37,000 subscribers, and you're still going up, and your rate of subscription increase is higher than any of us. So I don't think you've got anything to worry about.
Like it's all like just a handful of short videos that just keep rolling along, and when people see those short videos, they just click the subscribe, I guess. Because I do see it do this, right? But it doesn't do this as more than it does this. So I'm just going to go with it for now, so you will see more short videos coming up on my channel also. But I feel like the ones with me sitting and talking about my top 10s, those ones that I did, actually I got, people subscribe from those videos more than they had from the ones where you just see my hands and stuff like that. So I think there is some truth to that.
Well, I like checking out this vidIQ app where you can plot in yourself and all of your friends and colleagues' other channels, and it gives you a performance comparison. So I can regularly check how many views.
You can regularly spy on our channels.
Basically, it's basically it. And I normally get about 50,000 views a month, and you've regularly been getting about 2.5 million views a month.
What?
So I don't think you need to worry.
That's embarrassing.
I don't think you need to worry.
That's embarrassing for you to say that. You know what it is? That there is one Hulk video that is just the last few months has just been going crazy, and I think in December 5th I was so excited because it got to like 7 million,
Yeah.
and then I looked and it was at over 9, and I was like, "What the heck?" Right? So I was like, I think I'm just gonna.
Those same videos are still being recycled and watched. It's really weird because the same thing happens for me, but on a smaller scale. So I've got like a half a dozen videos that are still my most watched videos every month because they're being rewatched all the time. So I just hope that you get a good payout with these shorts, Vern. Have you got
Nothing.
non-royalty? Have you got
Nothing.
non-royalty music on them?
Yeah, the problem with the with like say that Hulk or some of those
Oh,
is
so
like
is it the TikTok watermark?
yeah, it's got the
Ah,
TikTok watermark, so it's
yeah.
not gonna help me with that. But some of my newer ones, it doesn't matter if it has the royalty music for you to get a payout for the shorts, whatever. But I haven't even come close, and I don't think that they're considering that. And the truth of the matter is, I don't garner enough like views on my regular videos to like actually be making anything, and there's like a bar you got to hit before you can actually get a first payout from like the AdSense or whatever. I haven't even hit that.
Oh, have you not turned on AdSense yet?
I have, but I haven't gotten enough
Have you
to
not
get the
completed?
first payout.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, so the minimum hours, the minimum watch hours milestone.
No, I'm good to go. I'm like monetized everything, but the thing is
Yeah.
you got to get to $100
Oh,
before they will pay you.
$60 a month.
Yeah, they
60.
got to.
Yeah, it's a $60 threshold. Yeah.
Yeah, so
No,
it's
I get
just
that.
sitting in there, like
Do you get close to? Do you
I
get
am
any?
getting I am getting close, but
Okay.
yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. It stays, and I've accumulated slowly, but it's just not gotten to that point. So I'm not,
Sure, I get it.
I'm not. Uh, it is
Okay.
what it is, right? I mean, like that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that's not really why I'm doing it. I mean, if it
No,
can
I
pay
know, I
for a
know.
couple of figures or whatever, that would be fantastic. But
No,
for
I
the
know. It's
most
just
part, I'm just having fun.
no, I get it. It's just interesting when you know somebody that's got some of these viral hits. Like like 3 million views a month is that's those couple of shorts that have hit those high numbers. I mean they've definitely gone. If there's a technical term, they've definitely gone viral. So it's
Right?
just It's interesting to see how they play out.
Yeah.
And maybe over time, the accumulated views that they ramp up might, help you in some way.
Yeah. I mean, like from what I've seen is like people that do the super chats that makes a big difference because it's way more than you're going to get with like 200 people watching a review or something, which is like 22 cents or something,
Yeah.
right? And then, but that doesn't happen all the time. And then, what was the other? Uh, what was I going to say?
See, this is part of it.
Anyways,
What
but
he's got good
whatever.
hair. He's got
Yeah.
good hair. The good genes for hair, but memory does because he's getting
Yeah, the
older.
memory fades. So I did
Just
want to show these
just
off. I did make these with my 3D printer and I finished and I painted them up. I try to do them where they're not like perfect, so they kind of look like they're a little bit worn.
so I
But
look full
these,
screen then. So I look full
oh,
screen.
I hate to do the full screen. Um, you put you on full screen.
Look at me.
So, and then I did these like little cantina tables or whatever to go with them. So
Yeah.
I did like 5 chairs and like 2 tables so far. The problem with it is they take so darn long to print. Over a day. And I'm just trying not to do like perfect paint jobs on them and stuff like that. And then there's supposed to be a light that goes on top of the table. But I think they look pretty cool. And eventually I'm going to figure out how to set up my display where, I can do that. Oh my gosh. Fabulous.
There you go. Look at that.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh.
That's not what I was talking about. So, but I really do. I'm super appreciative and thank you very much. Normally I do a head swap. So if you want me to head swap something, I will. I wouldn't know what.
He definitely would. Come on, he deserves a head swap.
Okay, let's. Oh, I got an idea. Let's see if we can get the head off this guy.
Bloody hell.
Oh my gosh, look at that. And because
oh god,
I gotta find something just as big.
Jesus.
If the Hulk turned into the Hulk when he was in.
God damn. Look at that.
So silly. Right? Oh my gosh. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Did you see I put you as the Hulk in our next poster?
I did. I saw. Well, no, I saw a plastic Hulk.
Yeah, I brought the figures back.
And then, yeah, you brought the figures from like our first. Because it's going to be what? Is it going to be a year?
A year. Next Saturday is our 1 year anniversary. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I can believe it. That's amazing, isn't it? What is this dog? You have a TikTok for your dog that has 2 million views from last week?
He kisses that dog. What's it? He kisses that dog. What's it called?
Is that the TikTok videos?
It's called Padme or something. His dog, and he kisses it.
And on the TikTok?
Don't know. Probably on his OnlyFans.
Now, how did the dog get an OnlyFans? I thought you had to have ID.
That's what I'd like to know.
Okay. Oh, do I get another one?
Yeah.
Oh, is it taking over the chat?
No,
I don't see it.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm not going
to. Oh, Shakira. That's it. G-Force's dog is called Shakira.
Shakira. Okay. Yeah. Oh, head swap. There you go. Let's see. Fabulous. Sweet. And look at this. Connor, what are you doing?
Oh, you know what that means, don't you?
Thank you. What is it? Keep beach volleyball alive.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have beach
he's
volleyball.
Aiming. He's aimed that at me. It's just because I suggested getting rid of beach volleyball from one of my
is that what it
super
is?
chat videos to
but
go
I will do this head swap. Look, I already have this body free. So let me pull this head off.
We can't see the figure. You've got your hands all over the figure, so we couldn't see.
Yeah, well, because this figure, you know where I'm putting my hands, and then this figure, you know where I'm putting my hands, so you know which head I got. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Crazy man.
All right, I'm. Maybe the other head was like smaller or whatever. All right. Thank you very much.
You could have moved her. Looks like she's got a floating head. You could like move her head around a bit. And
yeah, the problem with these is if you put the head just on there so it doesn't float, you lose a little bit of the neck, right? Yeah. Oh, that one actually does.
That looks all right. Actually, she looks pretty good.
Yeah. And then let's see.
I'm just gonna get some water, Vern. All right.
All right. Oh, are they? She has the TikTok for the dogs. Beach volleyball, more super chats. The Monkey Army has spoken. Yeah, obviously he heard you, so he knows that he's got to keep beach volleyball alive. G-Force sprang to it, and you can do your own head swaps at home, people. Let's. I think Sean said he was going to jump on pretty soon, but I'm going to open this figure right now because I have it and haven't had a chance to open it yet. So bear with me. So does everybody have like one of these Swiss Army knives? I've had this since I was like 10 years old, and it's pretty much got like everything you need for survival in there. And if you don't have one, I highly recommend getting one because they're very important. Oh, you want a She-Hulk Hydra Stomper? Let me just get this open. This one is actually pretty good. Like, so the original one only came with this head, and it was, I think, a slightly different color of green. I think I have it somewhere down there. And this one's got like the different hands. I think the other one had the hands too. But this, I think, is the face that I think looks really, really cool. It's a total normal one, right? This one's not going to fit on the Hydra Stomper because of the hair. But if I take off the backpack here, pop this off, it's not going to... No, you know what the problem is like the ball comes out in the Hydra Stomper head, and there's just no way to mount the head on there. Like if you looked at the way the Hydra Stomper helmet comes off, it comes off and it's like stuck in there. That's too bad. But you could do something like She-Hulk Wanda. Anyone? Oh my gosh. I think I just broke the figure. It's not true. I didn't. It's weird, like the way some of these figures are, because they have a double post. So there's a ball in the bottom of the neck, and then there's a ball on the top of the neck, so that like when you're pulling the head off, sometimes you pull like the entire neck piece out, and that just leaves like the neck open, which is kind of cool. But the older figures had like the neck post was attached to the body, and then it was just a ball where a head popped on. And that's why like the newer figures are a little bit, I think, a little more versatile. But so this has got like a ball with a neck, and then another ball that goes into there with the ball for the head, and so you get like extra tilting ability, and then also the neck. So it's kind of how it goes. So that's what happens. It's okay. Let's see. She-Hulk Hydra Stomper. That's right. Yeah, the She-Hulk is actually really, really cool. I think I had this for quite a long time, and I kept meaning to open it, but for some reason I never did. And I don't think I was going to get this at first because I had the other one, but then this is what sold me, was this head sculpt with that was more normal, because the other one has that crazy angry face. Let's see, do I have the other one down here? I think I put it away. I put a lot of my Marvel Legends away recently when I was talking about maybe not collecting Marvel Legends anymore. But we can see how that went ever since I picked up Doctor Strange. Let's see. Do you know why Swiss Army knives had an umbrella engraved on every one? I don't have an umbrella. I have this. Is there engraved somewhere? Tell me where the umbrella is engraved, and I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, you know what the thing is with that walrus? Man, let me see him. I have him up here in my cantina. The problem is I want to take this head off, and when I pull it, I want the neck to come out, but the neck doesn't want to come out, so the head comes off with the ball, and I need to heat this up to get this part out, because what I want to do is, hold on, I'm gonna put it on this figure eventually. This is the Anakin, the one that came out at Clone Wars. I used this head on a Darth Vader, but I do want to have this on my shelf. So this is what he's eventually going to look like, of course, with like a little bit of a neck. And I think he looks really cool. And then I'll probably make, give him like a lightsaber or something like that. I think that looks really cool. So I am going to do that. I just need to get I use a blow dryer to like heat these up before I pull them out. That way I don't destroy them. I do destroy some, but I try not to. Don't worry, Left Coast. 6-inch hammerhead. Can you imagine getting a 6-inch hammerhead? That would be really cool.
Okay, I'm back.
They're talking about a 6-inch hammerhead, and I'm like, man, I can only imagine when that's going to happen.
Sounds rude to me.
So here's what I was thinking. So I'm going to open up a picture that I have on my computer. Let's see, I think I have it on my computer. And this is images. So let's see. Stop sharing, share, screen share. So I'm thinking that like after watching Boba Fett, would this be the easy way for Hasbro to just throw like a sand person head on that body and then just repaint some of it and add some accessories?
I thought the character design for the chief, and that's either the chief's special lady friend or the chief's like warrior general. But I thought their designs were awesome.
Right. I'm just thinking of like what would be their cheap and easy way out of trying to crank out like a figure.
Yeah.
So more figures.
They've got the Tusken mask, haven't they? They've got the mask already. The mold of the head. So cloak that, plus with some of that Revan accoutrement, and I think you're part way there. Good shout.
And then I did the Enfys Nest over here. I'm thinking like they could probably reuse that figure, that Enfys Nest figure, potentially. Nice. I don't know if that's like a perfect matchup, but I'm just thinking because of the necklace, and I was seeing like some similarities. But like obviously, I think these new sand people are definitely an easy way for them to make some money off of some new sand people.
Yeah, they look cool.
And then, they got a kid. Did you see these customs somebody did? They did a couple of customs. What was it? I saw them on Instagram. I'm trying to remember who it was. But they used Ghostbuster figures. So they actually made the kid, the sand person kid, but they used one of the Ghostbuster kids. They painted it up.
That's cool.
Let's see. How do you guys go so long keeping stuff in boxes aimed at openers? You know what it is? It's like there was a period of time, it just seemed like so many figures were coming in, so many Marvel figures were coming in, that this one just kind of kept getting like pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And that's why it's still in the box. And, and I think that I had just picked this one up recently too. And I want to get them open, but then that, Boba Fett and Fennec Shand and all those figures show up. So I'm like, that's why, to me, right? But you don't actually open many of your figures, is that right, Salacious?
Well, to be honest, it's more out of necessity to like I don't have a display to display any of them, so they sort of hang around here for a bit until they're photographed, and then they get put into a shipping storage unit. And I'm now up to I've now basically filled free shipping storage units, wow. Which basically cost me almost as much as my mortgage does. So
amazing,
crazy, really. I need to
get an actual house.
Yeah.
At the base of the larger knife, usually you'll find a small umbrella. We were talking about, because I have this Swiss Army knife I had since I was a kid.
Right. So the Swiss Army knife has the Swiss cross on it, which is goes back to the medieval knights of the basically the Knights of the Crusade, basically.
Right.
But I think the umbrella, I think you might be referring to, there's a crossbow that I think might be confused by an umbrella, but there is a crossbow on some
oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it could look like an umbrella or
it's a crossbow.
Right?
I think it's a crossbow. Yeah, that's a crossbow, not an umbrella. I think people get confused by call it an umbrella, but it's actually a crossbow. And again, it's something to do with, if I remember my history from school, it's something to do with maybe even so the Knights of the Crusade. So all the various houses from around Europe sent their top knights to represent their houses during the crusade against the to stop the halt of Islam. And so they all traveled across Europe, sort of the time of the Knights Templar. And I think the crossbow, basically all the houses had shields.
Right.
So knights from England would wear the shield of St. George, and I think the crossbow represented one of the houses from Switzerland, something like that.
Hey, Luke. That's pretty good. That's a lot of history that I had no idea about. I just know that I've had this since I was like 10.
And Bob may or may not have something to do with that in his other life.
Really? Wow. You call that a knife?
Call that a knife? I might be wrong now. I'll be happily called out on that if that's wrong.
Oh my gosh. Is YouTube going to get me for showing my Swiss Army knife?
Yeah, good point, actually. Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting. I did not know that.
I may have just espoused a load of nonsense, but I'm pretty sure there's something in that.
Well, if you had said all of that maybe 22 years ago, there would be no way for anybody to fact check you.
There you go. You can look me up now.
It would be like schoolyard conversation. You would just have to believe it.
Yeah.
Do you remember those days?
I know. Yeah. So there you go. Fact check me. I believe not only the Swiss cross, but also I believe it's a crossbow, not an umbrella. And they're medieval symbols that date back to medieval Switzerland and the knights that were sent to represent houses there. Something like that.
That's cool. That's really cool. That's a lot of history. This one actually has... Will I get in trouble if I show the magnifying glass?
Are you going to burn the camera?
No, but
Did you used to burn insects as a kid?
Not insects. I used to do it on paper just for fun. But the one thing that I use on here the most is I use the short blade for when I'm opening figures, but I use these scissors almost all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, very useful. I thought I lost it about 3 weeks ago. I was opening a bunch of boxes and stuff, and then when I hauled everything down to the trash, a couple of days later, I couldn't find it, so I thought I had thrown it away by accident.
Is it a Victorinox one?
It's let me look. Does it say on the blade?
It should. Yeah, it should. I don't know what the Victoria. I mean, basically, if it's got the, it's got this
little symbol on the side. This thing.
There are knockoffs, but the main line is the main manufacturer. I think it's called Victorinox.
Yeah, this one. I got it when I turned 10.
Very good.
I think that was the appropriate age for everybody to get a knife.
Yeah.
Let's see, a 10-year-old with a knife.
What? Go and play. Go and play. Go and play. Go play in the field.
Yeah, go outside and play with that.
Yeah.
Don't play with that in the house.
Do you know, it's funny you should say that, because kids aren't like that anymore. But when I was young as well, I used to put full camo on, put a tent in my backpack, go down to the brook, set my tent up, get my catapult out, just in a field in the middle of nowhere, living in the shires, and then come back home at the end of the day. Just do stupid, just play army, basically. Play army.
Look at this. Utility knives are the best ever. But look at Left Coast. Gun at 14. Is that a hunting gun? I did shoot 40-06 early on, because that's the whatever the rifle my dad had. I think it was that's what it was called. But
wow, that's where we differ. We had BB guns, and that was about it. BB guns and catapults, and that was as close to a real gun as I ever got.
I had my older brother had a pellet gun, the one that like would break down and you'd put one pellet in it and pop it up, and it was like an air fire. Yeah, and then he would run around the house. He would roll up paper like about this and roll it and stick it in the tube, and then take shots at me in the house when I was little for fun. And I would run because I didn't think it was fun. Can you imagine that? Look, my parents sent me to the store to buy them cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Can you imagine?
That's the one. That's one of the differences, I think, is we never got close to guns, but we were able to get alcohol quite early. So 14, 15, we would hang around the shops, and if someone was going into the off license, we'd say, "Go and buy us some cider," and we'll give them a couple of quid, and most people would do it. And so we were drinking really cheap cider at quite an early age. Here's Sean. Sean will relate
Happy
to
New
that.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Absolutely.
Sean will relate.
It was the cheapest way to do it. We would get a bottle of cider and hand it around.
Fabulous wants to know what we think of the Cad Bane Black Series figure.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
I like him.
Got mine handy.
Cool character.
Mine was in the cantina. He was hanging out on the end. They modeled this character after what's his name? Is it Sergio Leone or whatever, the guy that was in a bunch of these westerns?
He was the director of the spaghetti westerns, wasn't he, Sergio Leone?
Oh yeah, so that one of the actors in it who was kind of an antagonist most of the time. This is the guy that they modeled this character after.
Chewing tobacco and spitting it on the floor. Happy New Year, Sean.
Happy New Year, guys. Good to see everybody.
New Year.
There we go. Make my screen a little brighter.
We're talking about knives and guns because we want to see if YouTube's paying attention.
So what was the umbrella for? I missed that part.
It's actually a crossbow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I think it is. No one's fact checked me yet, I don't think.
So what Salacious was saying is, this is the design of a crossbow. That way, if you're ever stuck in the woods, you can use your knife to cut down a tree and fashion a crossbow. You already have the technical design right here on the blade.
Okay, perfect.
I just made that up.
I don't remember saying that, babe. Yeah. Have you got some toys, Sean?
Yeah, I did, man. I got some cool stuff. First of all, my buddy that I gave some figures to, and you guys met a couple weeks ago, he wanted to get me a figure that he'd never seen before. And can you guess? He was like, I know he doesn't have this one, but guess what he found? You want to take a guess? He was in, he had cameos in The Force Awakens. Well, you already know now. And supposedly he's in the Book of Boba Fett, I read. But this guy.
Oh, Constable Zuvio.
Yeah, of course. And he was right. I didn't have him.
Did you not have a Zuvio?
No. So that's pretty cool.
He's cool, man. He's cool.
And then another thing, right? This is a really cool story. We had a Secret Santa thing here where all the kids, exchange presents. You know what that is, Ron? Where you get somebody's name. There's a Secret Santa.
Secret Santa, yeah.
Yeah, I think Mark did it from Blue Harvest.
Blue Harvest.
Yeah,
Yes.
I never got my secret. Salacious didn't get his Secret Santa last year.
Oh no, yeah, I did. I got mine from Oakhurst, man. Actually, massive hookup. But my daughter got mine, my 7-year-old daughter, and she was fooling me like all week. Every time we went to the store, we would look, at Star Wars, Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, and then you would go down to the Masters of the Universe. And I've been looking for Beast Man in Revelations like forever, and then she picked it up like a week ago. Well, that's what she got me.
Nice.
Yeah. But check it out. She was going in the store with me purposely going, Dad, did you see if Beast Man's here? And then she would go in there and like dig through all the boxes, even though she knew she already had it for me at home. She was like, oh, you still want Beast Man? I was like, oh yeah, really bad. If we ever see him, we're going to grab him. So sometimes twice a day she would go digging through there. But yeah, she got me the Beast Man. And I'm really happy. That touched my heart. And then the other one, I got this guy.
Oh, Mr. Fantastic.
So, yeah. So
nice.
I seen the dude playing with him the other day, and he looks cool. But I got one of my Grails.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys know what it is.
That is the Hellfire Club.
Yeah, finally. Boom. I haven't opened it yet.
Oh,
yeah, check out that bad boy, man. So yeah, I'm finally a member of the Hellfire Club.
Oh,
awesome.
Nice.
So, but it's completely sealed. I haven't opened it yet to see if the figures are even in there. So let me check really quick, because I don't even know the guy. I just trusted him completely. Did friends and family payment. So, but I made out and he made out in the end. Does this slip off, Vernon? Or
yes, yeah.
Oh no, it's taped. Hold on.
Yeah, but it does slip off after you cut the tape.
Okay. Let me cut this side because I just ripped the box on that side. But
so I think now that it hasn't even been opened.
Yeah. So some of them have like bent leg issues, huh? Oh, dude. These are literally in the package. You don't even have to unseal it to take them out.
That's what that's what I was saying is like you don't have to. You can just pull them out and put them back in.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's nice.
So that was one of my Grails. That
the Jean Grey my Jean
Grey
Grey had the leg issue.
Yeah, this one looks pretty good.
Yeah, Emma Frost was perfect.
Oh, it's this one?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, she looks good.
Now, how are they allowed? But Slave Leia is not, man. I mean,
it's Marvel.
Yeah.
It's Marvel.
But that was what I wanted, man, forever. And then, of course, that Leia that I picked up. But that's it. I just wanted to hang out with you guys and drink my Papa Bear cup of tea.
Nice.
Jonathan Redmond, you legend, has just said exactly the same thing as me at the same time.
Yes, exactly the same thing.
Yeah, speaking of that, let me go show you that one again really quick so everybody can see. But this was I got one more Grail after this. But yeah, I picked up this here. Look at that. That's a beauty, huh?
That's cool, man.
Yeah. That is
really nice. The next one is the Black Series Slave Leia. Oh, and also not the vintage collection, the one where she comes with the body where she sits down on Jabba's throne.
Legacy collection?
Yeah, I want that too.
It's in the white packaging, I think.
Mm-hmm. But they're both pricey. So
yeah. I found so this one, I had the Leia, but I found a second one at a really good deal. That's the one that I'm doing the head swap with.
Oh yeah, that looked epic when I seen it, man. I was like, oh, dude, jealous. See, you knew I'd be jealous too. Like,
yes, that's why I put that picture in there. Let me show this one off really quick. And it was interesting because like when I took all my Black Series figures down for making that video, what I realized is we didn't actually get a Bespin Leia for Black Series. Bespin?
No, not in the, you mean
in the red outfit
gown? No.
Yeah, in the gown. We didn't get that.
No,
and,
we could.
And I'm thinking like, man, they just gave us another New Hope figure and the 40th anniversary just flew by. So I wonder, do we got to wait 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at those. I don't know if you guys already talked about it. What are they called? Tweaks or whatever? The girls on the Book of Boba Fett. Do you think we'll get
Twi'leks? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If they can make those, why can't we get, Slave Leia? They just got to drop the chain around her neck, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen it 3 times now, man, and I'm a big fan. Big fan. So
Boba Fett?
Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
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 Because people saying, you know, he was weak. Are we talking spoilers, or I'm sure?
I think
we were already talking about it. Yeah, I think
but I mean, he
it.
literally grabs that shock thing by his hand and is getting electrified. He gets hit in the back while he's grabbing it, and he still comes out on top. And he went into town peacefully. He was like, I'm not going to ride one of those, you know, buggy things, because you know, he went out there for peace, man. And
you know what's interesting?
Him.
Yeah, what's interesting about that episode though was I kind of wish he was wearing his helmet during that fight scene, because I didn't like the crazy eyes.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I mean?
I don't either.
That's straight out.
Him for his acting.
That scene is straight out of Once for Warriors. Have you seen that film?
No.
So it's Tamara Morrison got famous for a film that was made in New Zealand. It's a really famous film. It's called Once for Warriors, and it tries to explain the difficulties that young indigenous New Zealanders have had, you know, issues in Auckland, and there's a lot of violence and a lot of domestic violence.
Hey, Paul.
And he basically plays the head of a gang, and he is an absolute badass in that film. It is a lot of fighting. Once for Warriors.
Okay.
Yeah, Once for Warriors. It's just apps you got to watch. It's one of those. It's not one of those films that you're going to watch a lot because it's pretty dark, but it's a fantastic film. And it was on the back of that, I think, that he got the role that George Lucas took him on for Django Fett.
Yeah.
Just a brilliant actor. And hopefully we get to see him play multiple roles now. Hopefully we get to see him play some of the other clones, you know.
Oh, wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah.
Like an old clone soldier who's like out hiding out somewhere.
Yeah.
Is Rex alive in this time or no?
Yeah,
he knows who could have survived, right?
Yeah, he was an Endor, wasn't he? You know.
Yeah, and he meets up in the Rebels, and this takes, I think it's the same time as the Rebels. Oh no, it's not. The Rebels was before Vader was still alive.
This is like what, 10 years after Return of the Jedi or something like that.
Yeah,
so totally possible.
So Tamora also brought a lot of the sort of elements of the Maori culture to the role of Django and the Mandalorian. So actually in Attack of the Clones, he speaks a language that kind of sounds a little bit similar to Maori. And the way he uses the weapon to strike people is sort of reminiscent of, you know, some of those old Maori warriors. So yeah, just an absolute badass. You don't mess with the Maoris. They just they kick ass. And still to this day in the rugby, you know, when you see the Maoris doing the haka, you know, you don't mess with those guys. They are tough boys.
Yeah, they're thinking it's carry on.
Oh, they're talking about why they weren't using their guns all of a sudden. They should have used the jetpack to get out of there.
It's because they went in for peace, man.
Yeah, G-Force.
And then if he shot his jetpack up, they just he shoots a missile on the ground. But then Fennec is right next to him, and his 2 Gamorrean guards are right there behind him. He knew those Gamorrean guards were coming up, and they're the ones that actually got him out of there.
And then he did fire something off that like dazed them. You know,
he also disintegrated a dude.
Yeah,
no disintegration.
The guy at the end. Yeah, when he needed to, he let rip.
And nobody praised the no disintegrations thing, you know. But no, he went into town peacefully without his helmet on purpose because he wants to rule with respect. And they try to stress that in all the trailers that we've seen. He's not, you know, the Boba Fett we once know. And we're going to learn more. And it's because of the Tusken Raider scene.
Yeah, the flashbacks I think are like golden on that show.
Yeah, we're going to get more.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect way to do it. Like put them in the chamber and have them kind of dream sequence those back. Because
they should have dropped 2 episodes though, really, not just.
Oh yeah, that would have been awesome.
They're gonna do a kind of Dances with Wolves type arc, aren't they? Where he appreciates the honor of the traditional way of life of the Tuscans, and rather than going straight back to Mos Eisley, he's going to stay with them and learn their ways. I think, and build up his strength, learn their fighting style, and learn their language as well, because he eventually knows how to sign with them.
Here's a big bomb. I think we're going to see Fat Bib Fortuna again, because we see him creeping up in the Tuscan suit to Jabba's palace. And obviously at this time, Bib Fortuna is ruling. And I think he probably makes some sort of deal with Bib Fortuna, uses the Bacta tank, and he sees how Bib is ruling, probably, who knows what he's doing. But then he goes back at the Mandalorian and kills Bib Fortuna and takes the throne. And that's where we're left off. So we're still missing a massive flashback scene that we're going to see, that they've shown us teasers of in the trailer.
Very good.
Left Coast is saying, please show my art. Nah, I posted all of the pictures that I've done on.
I watched him do the skinny Gamorrean guard. That was awesome.
Oh, wasn't it? Yeah. He was saying, speaking of Gamorrean guards, and he did those live streams. Did you see him, Salacious, where he's...
To be honest, they're like 2 or 3 in the morning for me, so I've not. I need to go back and watch them. So
you're not. You couldn't just wake up.
I can, Vern, but Bob's getting on a bit.
I'm just messing with you.
Bob's a bit old.
They're pretty
good. Is this 2 men and a monkey lizard, Sean? I'm confused.
Yeah, I guess it is today.
It's 2 men and a monkey lizard.
Every other Saturday it might be.
Every other Saturday it's 2 men and a monkey lizard.
Oh,
on Vern's channel.
Normally I work today. It's just a New Year's Day, so
I did preface this by saying this is the unsanctioned Saturday Afternoon Toys, which is airing every other week opposite 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard, because we've been.
There's the dude's in the chat. He says
you mean not sanctioned by the boss?
No, not sanctioned at all.
Not sanctioned by the boss.
Yeah,
by the one in charge, the king.
But I did invite everybody.
The king.
So.
Yeah, the dude should hop in now. I know he's off work today because he was. He
said he was. Yeah, right before he was saying that they were sitting down for dinner. He had just.
Yeah, that's right.
No, 2 men and two men and a monkey lizard has been quite harmonious, to be honest.
Right, like nobody's walking all over it. Everybody's able to speak.
Nobody
having
gets
a tantrum. Cut off. Yeah.
No one's having a tantrum.
Yeah, the show next week should be kind of crazy, huh?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Right, I haven't announced it yet.
Do
you want to announce it? Do you want to announce it?
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Yeah, you want to?
Announce it. Go for it.
All right, so next week at this time, 3:00, 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard will return. It's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be on Salacious Rum's channel, and it's going to be 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard versus Universal Shabby Reviews.
Ooh. The hot matchup. Contest to end all contests.
That's right.
Yeah. And it's like a top 10 of some sort. Top 10, action figures of the year?
Toys of the year.
Toys of the year. And the problem is like one of the guys over on that show, they didn't even open their stuff, so they're not going to have much to talk about.
Yeah.
Because you have to show them off. They have to be out of the package for you to count it, right?
Oh, well, that's me stuff then.
I'm just messing around. I don't know what the rules are. Won't find out until the day of. Oh, and Connor here is continuing to call you a cheat because you get your answers from Bob.
Yeah.
No, I tell Bob the answers. I whisper the answers to Pilly Yum Yum. Pilly whispers them to Freddie Num, and Freddie Num whispers them to Bob.
Okay.
Oh, the hacker. Do you guys know? Do you know what the hacker is? Obviously, just talking about the hacker, and you might not even know what the hacker is. You must know what the hacker is, Sean.
No.
Mikey's giving me a hard time because I'm going through the comments, clicking, and he's like, "Do I have to pay a fee if I leave it up?"
Yeah.
So the hacker.
Yes,
would you like another history lesson?
Yes.
So
let me make you full screen.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right, go ahead.
Then salacious. So obviously the British were notorious for basically setting up colonies around the world. And when I think it was Cook that landed in New Zealand, or one of his compadres. Actually, I think they landed in Fiji first, and there was quite a bit of cannibalism on one of the islands that they went to.
Yikes!
And they got wiped out. Anyway, when they first landed in New Zealand, they were met with the natives there are called Maori, and they are well known for being strong warriors, and they basically kicked our ass, and were a really formidable foe. They go back 100 years later, and rugby is now played regularly in New Zealand, and England versus New Zealand, or New Zealand versus Australia, or one of the big rugby matches. They're massive now, and the players have a tradition of doing the haka, which is like a traditional Maori warrior. It's like a ritual to engage in combat, basically. And you've got to watch it. You've got to Google it. You'll probably get a copyright strike if you do it, but it's become very well known around the world. And you'll see the New Zealand team line up in various formats and do the haka. And,
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then the other team has to sort of stare them down and accept their invitation to fight.
Yeah, I learned yesterday. Cricket is the number 2 most watched thing on YouTube. Cricket related. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Yeah.
Because of India. Yeah. Because
just check out my Hulk video. I mean, that's who's watching it.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a good get Hulk playing cricket. That whole
can you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hulk and Spider-Man playing cricket. That would be massive.
Genius.
Spider-Man bowling to Hulk.
That will get you 1 million subs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, supposedly they said literally, millions of views per day. No, searches is what it is. The search for cricket. So I guess maybe scores or replays. But it's the second most searched thing on YouTube. The first one is another sport. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe you guys can guess and it'll ring a bell, but I don't remember.
Left Coast cats.
It was just cricket that surprised me. Maybe it was football.
Well, cricket doesn't surprise me because India is the most populous country in the world.
Is it soccer?
Yeah.
Maybe it was soccer, huh? Football.
I would imagine that soccer seems like it's like one of the most prolific sports around the world. Like every country plays, right?
Yeah.
Football's only here in the States, and one game in England a year, and Canada.
Just thinking, what else do they play in India?
So the hackers.
Hockey's quite popular in India, but nowhere near. Cricket's number 1.
Yeah, maybe it was something crazy like hockey. I know I was just mind blown when I heard this stuff. And they also mentioned how, like Vern's going to be in front of the camera more often. That that obviously works. So, but
did you think those ones were better than just my hand saying this is my favorite?
Me personally, I think you should. This is what I would do, and if I was you, I would do exactly like you're doing, except throw in B-roll as your hand footage.
Ooh.
So just like you're talking. Have you ever seen a Fwoosh? The Fwoosh,
yes.
You obviously have. Yeah, always talking.
I get what you're saying.
And then the B-roll is him like talking, using the action figures, and then occasionally he'll flip back and look at the camera. So I think he's like filming on 2 separate devices and then using that other part as B-roll. But if you did that, like the screen, you're still talking like nothing's changed, and then all of a sudden an image pops up of you showing it in your hand.
Like just take over the whole screen with the figure or whatever. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I would have to do it broadcast news style.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't see why you couldn't do it. I do it on my iPad all the time, or on my phone.
I'd have to film everything twice. I'd have to film the stuff
you would
twice
need 2
for
cameras.
the B-roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't have 2 cameras, so I would have to I would film it twice. I guess I could do that.
But that would really take up things to the next level, man, if you did that.
I did. So when my Leia video comes out, I did something where like I do like an intro of me talking, and then I went to showing the figures.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like that, but
or you could do the turntable, because then you wouldn't need to do film the turntable at the same time. Like you can just have footage of her posed while you're talking.
That's what I did with my top 10. Like I filmed them all separately on that little turntable for the picture-in-picture.
Yeah, that looks good. Because the second time you did it, I noticed it was bigger and you could see the figure better.
Because I filmed it in portrait instead of landscape on the second one, on the Marvel. Yeah. So it fits better as a picture-in-picture because you could make it longer, because otherwise it's taken up, because I can't really see where I'm sitting when I'm filming, so I don't know how much room I have. That's the other half of the problem. I don't have like a huge studio like some of these guys have.
Nice?
Like, oh man, some of these guys have these like awesome setups and stuff like that. I just don't have it. I barely have any room to put my figures. I mean, this is pretty much, like what I got.
But Sean's got
my mess here.
Sean's got his special little desk, haven't you, Sean?
Yeah. You got to see what my daughter did, man. Really, I don't know if, but I let my daughter play. I was going to do another review. Let me see if I can get it in here. But you see all the stuff she put down there, man? Isn't that awesome? There's a stormtrooper riding a skateboard. You can see him down there, but it's so awesome, man. But I just let her loose. I love that girl.
That's
the one that got me the Beast Man.
What's that big? Cool. What's that big? What's your big robot called? We didn't have it in English.
Voltron.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Yeah, he is epic. I got to finish that review. I have like 20 minutes of film, but never.
All right, I'm gonna throw the comments up for like 0.1 second. There's like quite a few of them. Just kidding.
Yeah, we should read them out loud. The British usually came over the hobbits, though.
Because they were talking about, are you going to talk about the British colonies? Here we go.
Yeah.
Another British colony.
Hockey was number one, Are you guys sure you want to talk
about Darth is a keen Australian cricketer, so he probably just wants to rub it in about how many times they've beaten us in the Ashes.
Yeah.
Hellfire. A really good actor.
Totally stoked about this.
What do you wait? To sit in my chair for me? What are you saying?
You need a monkey lizard, Vern. You need a monkey lizard.
Dude, these are just beautiful. So I could literally sell these dudes for like what, $60 a pop? They're good looking, though, man.
For pop.
So the two guys in the thing, I got $50 for both of them.
Oh. Dude, they're just beautiful, man. Holy smoke.
I would love to see Rum.
So epic.
What was that?
Rum and the Craftsman do a video together.
I don't know who the Craftsman is.
I don't know who the Craftsman is either.
This is the coolest box set I've ever seen. You could literally leave it on display like this. Oh, I'm so stoked, man. I am so thankful.
Let's see. Based on my theory of letting figures do the work in my 442 versus your 30,000, I think people want personality in YouTube videos.
They do.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I was saying earlier was that's something I think Sleeping had said in one of those.
That's why he's growing so fast.
In a stream, he said that add some personality into your videos. Yeah. And he was talking about toy hunts, right? Like people don't just film the shelves, but film yourself. Like G-Force does a good job. Yeah. He's sitting in his car before he goes in there. But I think like
I also think it really helps, and not to diminish Sleeping at all, because he's an absolute legend, but it also helps to find a really old to magically find a really old figure.
Yeah, well, that's how you go viral. Yeah,
well, for sure.
Well, I've tried taking my really old figures and sticking them under the shelves, but they keep saying, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, you're not crafty enough.
I know. I feel bad when I lift them up just to check it, because I ain't gonna lie. I've gone and lifted the thing up now a few times, and it's like,
have you seen anything ever?
The only mistake you're making is not putting one in there the day before.
Yeah.
On Storage Wars, did you ever see Storage Wars?
Yeah.
So they said that one episode you can actually see they edit it poorly, where the guy's taking something from the truck and putting it into the storage unit to find.
Yeah.
They said that was actually like a poor editing, and if you watch back the episode, I don't know which one it is, but he actually carries it from the truck and puts it behind stuff, and then, hey, what's this? So
anyway, G-Force Pilly Yum Yum loves watching your gauntlet videos.
Steady crafting.
Pilly watches them naked on the sofa.
Yeah.
So steady crafting with the craftsman. So stop what you're doing and subscribe. Okay. So that's the end of the show. We're gonna go over and watch steady crafting.
Steady crafting with the craftsman.
I don't think he meant to stop what we're doing.
Out. We'll check him out.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm not gonna watch him right now because he'll give me a strike. Really old figures. How about really old guy toy hunting? Yeah, well, that's all of us, right?
Did you used to watch Jackass? Do you remember Jackass?
I had seen a couple of episodes.
Have you seen the Jackass characters where they dress up as old men?
Yes, that's hilarious. He did a movie too.
Yes. See, that's what we need. That's what you need to do, is go toy hunting dressed up as a really old man and then legging it out of the store or falling over a trolley, or that would be funny.
Hey, Ricardo. That would be right.
I tell you what, you're going through these comments so quickly I can barely read them.
Oh, okay. Because I was doing the 0.1 second. Ricardo just joined us. And,
welcome
says,
to
Happy New Year. Happy New
welcome,
Year.
Ricardo, to Two Men and a Monkey Lizard, the most harmonious toy show you'll find on the internet.
Hey, it's good. He opened his app and we must have been just scrolling through.
The new title of this show for 2 weeks from now will be scrolling through comments 0.1 second at a time. I don't know. You really can't read them? You didn't take a speed reading class? Come on. You are the quiz Monopoly champion. You should be able to read those comments faster than anybody. Okay. So here's a funny story about speed reading. Have you ever tried to learn speed reading? So when I was little, we had this.
Get in a car and drive really fast.
No. When I was little, we had this like kit. It was a speed reading kit, and it was this little plastic device, and you would put these like cards that had like sentences written on it, and you would pull the little lever down and line it up with a sentence and click the button, and the shutter would go like that, and it would reveal the sentence for like maybe a second or less than a second. You can set it to be faster and faster. And the idea was that you would see this thing in a flash and try to like read it as fast as you could, and over time you could actually lower the speed and read faster and faster. And I don't know if like that it's true, or if your brain just starts realizing that I only need to pick up the noun, the verb, and another noun to kind of understand what the sentence was.
This doesn't sound like something that's been widely exported from the United States education system around the world. So before you go out and teach speed reading to your children, I would test the veracity of its claims. This is not an official. This is not an official.
I think Mikey and Houston learned speed reading in school. I think what they do is they sorcery speed reading machine. I'm gonna find it and put a picture of it on YouTube because
I think we should. I think you should test us. I think we need to do speed.
G-Force is saying he skim reads and only retains 10% of the content. That's because you're only reading 10% when you skim.
Exactly. I read the book, but I couldn't tell you what it's about.
No, but really, like there
was a naked woman in there because I saw the word boobies a couple of times. They stood out in the page.
Supposedly, when you're reading like text, you can read the first sentence, the last sentence and maybe a sentence in the middle and kind of get the idea of the entire paragraph, so you don't have to read the entire thing. It doesn't work if you're reading like fiction, right? Or nonfiction. I don't know how it works, like a novel or something, because you want the story. But if you're just reading like a textbook, you can just read the sentence that has like a bold printed word in it.
We need a video called Vern School.
Vern School.
Vern School. Vern School.
Vern School. Oh my gosh. So I don't know if I'm going to end up opening these two, because I already opened the Cantina Showdown, but I may, just so I can get the head off of this guy.
So I would have done it the other way personally, but
yeah, but the thing is, I had the Cantina Showdown and I didn't have these.
I actually didn't. No patience, Vern.
I didn't actually know these were coming. They were being released in singles when I opened the Cantina Showdown. But this is what I'm ultimately going to do with this guy.
Yeah, so fast too, which is weird. We didn't even get Poplo yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's twice.
Yeah.
Game over.
Game over, man.
So what are you guys planning for 2022?
Clean my mess up here. I'm going to put one of my bookcases here with Baby Yoda and Voltron. I'm going to just try to clean up. That's it.
Seeing as though we never ever have team meetings, maybe we should take a moment to discuss some ideas that we should do on the Free Men and the Monkey Lizard show this year.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I think that's a good idea. Should we do it right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Let us know in the chat, what would you like to see in the Free Men and the Monkey Lizard show this year? Given this is our 1 year anniversary next year, Sean.
Yeah.
Yep. Next week.
Really.
Next week, 1 year anniversary.
We had our first show on January 8th, 2021.
Yeah.
Is that amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's still as equally as chaotic and unplanned. Oh, dude leg.
Here.
Dancing girls.
Jingles.
What other jingles do we need? What jingles do we need?
Well, somebody wants you to sing 3 times a lady.
Once, twice, 3 times a lady. That's what I know.
Definitely not getting a copyright strike for that.
No.
Dino's asking, did I ever get Quint? No.
We need a Sean the Llama rider jingle.
Oh, the llama's gone though. It's on my daughter's bed. She took it back.
What the hell? Yeah. That's not going to go down well.
See, and I always thought like the perfect song for that was that riding on the range. I got my hat on.
Yeah.
I got my boots dusted.
Me, I picture riders on the storm.
Connor saying having the dude on would be nice. He was not interested in showing up today, Connor. He basically said, you're on your own. This is actually not 3 Minute Monkey Lizard because we're not coming back till next week. But he said he was too busy eating barbecue.
This is 2 Men and a Monkey Lizard.
Intros for everybody. I did do some intros. Did you guys want to see them?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one I did for Sean. Dropping in for an epic pose. It's not Iron Man. It's this action figure reviewer who knows how to pose his figures so eloquently that no one can even compare. You can't even believe that these are action figures. It's Sean Solo 8. Sean Solo 8. I did this one for Salacious. And a stranger to our world, making short videos on a daily basis, trying to build a strong community reaching out and showing care to the community around him. It's the leader of the Quackian monkey lizard army, Salacious Rum.
I like that at the end.
You like that?
Yeah.
You've
got Pilly and Freddy on there.
You don't want to see mine.
Come on, show us.
All right. And show me us. Trying to create some drama.
Hey, Vern!
Doing some stop motion just to pass the time. And of course, mix and matching my figures.
So come on, Vern, shake a leg.
It's Hey Vern on Oakhurst Studios.
Are we going to show the dudes?
Yeah, I can show it. Hold on. Unable to be tracked, even by the most advanced of technologies. Built deep in the basement of his home, the dude's nerdery is creating comparison videos and awesome toy photography. It's a dude's nerdery. All right, well, there's your intros for everybody.
Yeah.
Beach volleyball. No beach volleyball on my channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
More not herpes.
There you go. The people want it.
More G-Force. G-Force is
special assistant.
Yes, he's actually watching instead of filming his own video. Okay, so he's saying we need our own intro songs. Do we have to sing them ourselves?
Monkey is a lover wizard.
Yeah, is that one of your videos?
It's my latest music track.
Okay.
Monkey is a lover wizard. Go and check out.
Oh. You worried about that? I wasn't last week or two weeks ago.
I'm banned. I'm banned, so I can't comment on Sean Solo's videos anymore. I've been banned for about 6 months.
Really? Oh, that's true, right? You got blocked.
Hey, you haven't visited my new channel though. That had 4,000 subs now.
It's unbelievable that you've just done that. You've just smashed it out of the park. That's incredible.
Insanity. Nobody likes Fennec Shan though. That video bombed. I released one yesterday. Yeah, it's like 50%. Yeah, 50% view duration. It's like, whoa! I wonder what I did wrong on that one. Crazy.
Well, that's the weirdest thing because I have put up a couple of short videos that have like 140% view duration, right? Which is like obviously somebody's watched it more than once. And then I have some that are like in the 70s, but those ones in the 70s are the ones that just jump and all of a sudden start getting watched. And the ones with the 125% are doing nothing.
Yeah,
it's just the weirdest thing. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Salicious gonna do a Hey Dude song. Yeah, weren't you gonna do a Hey Dude?
Hey Dude.
We were gonna do. Remember, we were thinking about a theme song. Remember the theme song we were thinking about in the beginning? It was gonna be like a Brady Bunch type thing. This is the
none of you guys wanted to be in the video.
What?
None of you guys wanted to be in the video.
Oh, originally, yeah, but then you knocked it out of the park. It rocks the way it is.
So, are you saying? I don't remember this. What are you talking about? We didn't want to be in the video.
You refused.
He was telling us for like 2 weeks
to do like
just a clip of you guys dancing.
Just do 60 seconds of you sat down, bobbing your head, dancing, so that I could put all of our heads up.
Do you have proof that you sent this request?
Probably.
I find this very hard to believe. I don't remember anything of the sort.
I remember. Poor Rob.
I do remember. I refused.
It was sad.
It happened.
So Rolando watches at least 60% of G-Force's videos, so he doesn't get muted, which means he watches 18 minutes of his 47-minute epic.
Is that how long his videos are? Yikes.
those gauntlet videos. He goes to about
those gauntlet runs, man, that are like
20 different shops. That's why.
Is it? Holy smoke!
Yeah, they're pretty phenomenal though. He does find some good stuff.
I'm excited about Dexter tonight. You guys, anybody's watching the new season of Dexter at all?
Yeah, are they doing the one episode a week? Is that how they're releasing it?
Yeah, last week's episode was mind blowing, and I guess at midnight, a new one comes on.
I'm only at the one where I think probably the third episode.
Yeah. Oh, you got a lot. The first episode to me was just trash, but it gets so good.
We need to push the audio podcasts heavily this year, so that we're on the Star Wars podcast radar of people. They are getting watches, on Spotify. We are getting the data is not terrible. I mean, it's not brilliant, but people are rewatching them.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure if we put a little bit of effort, maybe we could even have build a website. 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard website.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
That would be a good idea. I actually created a Facebook page, but I've not done anything with it yet. But that's a good idea.
Oh, I'm not on there.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Yeah. Dexter's Laboratory. No, it's that dude that puts saran wraps as victims.
Yes.
And chops them little pieces and throws them in the ocean.
Seemed like he was a little out of practice, though.
Yeah.
He woke up and was
it gets crazy, man.
Yeah. Amazing. That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Mikey and Houston, this is a redemption, I think. You'd really like this one. And if you get Showtime now, you could probably watch the whole season before it ends for free. I think you get a month for free.
Yeah. You just wait till like the last episode airs, and then you can just crank it out. You don't have to. Yeah. I got it through Hulu because it was like a deal.
Yeah, mine was on Apple. I did mine.
I'm thinking about this AMC Plus because I don't have cable, extended cable, but AMC Plus is like telling me like get AMC Plus for a year for $1.99 a month, which is like $24.
Oh snap! That's not bad.
And then I can catch up on all of The Walking Dead and.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen those in a long time, years.
Yeah, I haven't seen them because
they're all on Disney over here. They're all on
when
Disney.
Rick left the show, that pretty much was the end of it for me because Rick was my boy, man.
Yeah, but he was going to do his spin-off movies, 3 of them supposedly,
and which never happened, right?
I don't know if it's going to now because the show just dismally went downhill. I think they just went too far. I think should have just stopped the show and then switched over to doing these maybe one-off movies or whatever.
Well, to me, I think when Negan appeared, that was epic that season. But, after that, they just destroyed too much of the show for me. And I'll never forget that dude's eyeball, on his chin and going, "I love you." And,
Glenn.
That killed me, bro. Oh.
That was horrible. They have an app that helps you cancel your subscriptions.
I seen that, yeah.
Yeah.
I have one I can't cancel, man. For the life of me, it goes, you need to go on the device that you subscribe to. I was like, I don't know if it was my phone, my bedroom TV, my living room TV.
That's a scam right there, just to prevent you from being able to
it is.
cancel.
I think it was Paramount Plus, so they charged me another month, and it's like, oh well, screw it. I'll just.
The Walking Dead used to be on Netflix too, but they don't have the newest season, so I don't know when it's going to pop up. And I've been waiting for Snowpiercer to show up on HBO because I saw the first season. So I thought, okay, by January, Snowpiercer season 2 should be popping up on HBO, but I haven't seen that it's actually showing up or not. Hey, Darth Rock.
Happy New Year, Darth Rock.
So I'm just wondering, have you watched that?
I opened my Voltron, Darth Rock. I watched his video, help me sell it, Yeah, he's here in my home. Well, he's my boy. My boy.
Look at that.
I love him.
Yeah, it's just so funny. The app is called Put a Reminder in Your Calendar. I think there's actually an app, though. Oh, my gosh. can't believe like here it's been like raining and cold for like almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah, here too.
Yeah, it's amazing.
For
And
me,
when I
it's
say
freezing.
and when I say cold, I mean like 69, 70
Yeah, that's
degrees.
me. Absolutely freezing. It's 69 degrees.
I had to wear a jacket.
So did I, and a
And
sweater underneath.
yeah, and shorts, but
yeah,
I did put my jacket on.
and with flip flops. Yeah, I went to Walmart this morning with sandals on, my toes hanging out, wearing sweater, jacket. Crazy, but that's the weird weather we got here. You know.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
But the snowbirds are what drive me loony, man, because they're walking around with straight tank tops, shorts, and the wind's blowing, and it feels like it's probably 30 degrees outside.
Right? Amazing.
They don't care.
They don't care.
-7 where left coast is. Crazy.
Yeah, can you imagine that?
Jeez.
I can't imagine it.
So, Darth Rock, I did a very condensed and précis summary of what the hacker was for our American brethren. So I did not, it was no deep dive, so don't judge me on it. It's all right. Darth Rock's from New Zealand. Although I believe Darth Rock actually was born in England and then migrated over.
If you send an email requesting a subscription to be canceled, you can use that as a written proof if you disable the payment the following month. Okay, so tips. We need a tips intro, Salacious. Can you do a musical?
What for
internet
what kind
tips?
What kind of tips? Collecting tips or what do you
mean? We just got this like fantastic tip about canceling your subscription. You can just send them an email and then stop paying them. So if we had like a ding 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 tips of the day.
Well, I think you've just done it. So stick your camera on. I think you've just done it there. That's all we need. That's all we need. You've done it. Literally, just you could actually cut that bit out, and then you've got it. You've just done it. We want to see. We want to see that clip as a video.
I started doing like a, you know how everybody does like a 20, like a rewind video. Are you guys gonna do any of those?
Maybe it's just hassle, isn't it? Going through, like getting copies of the old videos and then trawling through. But yeah, they can be fun for sure.
Because I was gonna go through our shows and find out how many and try to like clip all the times where like somebody's talking and somebody starts talking over them.
Well, the Sean segue would be incredible, and we actually need a little video for Sean segue.
It's all right. I had a good time.
Oh man,
it's happening. He's doing it again. It's the Sean segue.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
All right. What time is it there in the UK?
1 o'clock in the morning.
1 o'clock. So it's January 2nd, 2022.
And we go back on the 4th. So I've still got a couple of days, really.
Oh, that's pretty good.
My flat is a right mess. Boxes everywhere.
I'm back on Monday. Put a reminder. Yeah. Tip intro. No. Oh, wait. Yes, please. And put it in your video so I can copyright strike.
Yeah. He'll do it. He'll cut that out. We'll
I know. All right. Okay, so Salacious, you got Monkey Lizard Hangout on Monday?
So I'm trying to book out January and February. So thus far, can I give you the lineup of who we've got?
Yes.
So on Monday, we've got The Adventures of America's Most Wanted. And we're doing a wrestling special, which should be interesting. Next Saturday, 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard 1 year anniversary is going to be epic. we've got the Three Men and a Monkey Lizard versus Universal Shabby Review, head to head. We're going to go head to head, tail to tail, and we're going to be debating the top toys of 2021. Then Monday after, so the 10th of January, I've got Usual Mike on, and we're doing an Australia special. It should be fun. And Salacious has been looking through our old photographs and picking out some of the... they've got this thing in Australia. You've got it in America too. But there's this thing of having the world's largest something next to the road. You've got
like
some
a ball
of
of yarn?
So they've got the largest plastic pineapple and just crazy things like that. So we'll be doing a bit of a quiz with Mike on where these are in Australia. And then January the 17th, so the Monday after, we've got Mike Cass on. So I've got 3 weeks booked, and but I'm looking for more people for the rest of January and February. So reach out to me if you're interested in spending an hour with Salacious. So there you go.
Cool. Sean, what do you have planned?
Integrated. I can't even say the word.
Interrogated?
Interrogated. Yeah.
Try to put them through their paces.
It's
You haven't
fun,
been on.
Sean.
You haven't been on yet, Sean.
No, I haven't.
You've evaded.
He's done quite a revamp on the show, because when he first started, he just had like this list of rapid fire like questions to try to embarrass the heck out of you or whatever. And now he's actually doing like fun and games. They're doing all kinds of like fun stuff on there.
Sounds like you want to come back on, Vern.
Rematch.
Round two, the rematch.
Yeah. No, I ain't doing nothing for videos. I really want to, but I think I'm gonna clean up my mess first, because I still haven't moved in properly. So, and all my videos are old, so figures nothing new.
You could do a compilation of all your old videos. I mean, all your old figures, right? Here's my video. Here's my figures I didn't do videos for, and here's why.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to redo my shelves. And I'm thinking about, I wish that they made like a shelf that went from here and then made a 90-degree and went there, but it was still it was open inside.
Well, that's what I want to do right here. I'm going to put one of them in an angle, and I'm going to put the Falcon up on the top. So when I'm sitting like this, it may look a little bit better with Grogu sitting here.
Yeah, because I do have this corner unit, right? But I don't really like it that much because the sides stick out and it's really deep, so it's kind of hard. Like it gets dark in the back and stuff like that.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, one of those would be cool.
Yeah, but like if
triangle type thing.
Yeah, it's a corner, so you can see. But I wish that like it was just the two shelves just came together in the corner, and then it would free up more room, is what it would do. And I'm thinking about trying to figure some way to redo that.
I'm sure Razor Crest shipped next month. You know, I need to find a spot for that sucker.
Oh yeah.
You probably won't even open yours, Rum.
Just to make a quick video on it, and then it will go straight into storage, because that thing will be massive.
Are you going to open it and put it together? You think, or because on the Falcon, once you open it, you can't put it back in the box once you put it together, because they pieces snap on.
Oh, you're kidding me!
So I'm thinking maybe the Razor Crest will be like that, where the engines snap on, and once they're on, they're stuck.
Well, I might just do a live unboxing showing all the pieces, and then that'll probably be it.
Yeah.
I don't have time. I don't know how you guys have time to edit all those.
That's videos. What I mean. That's why I haven't made any more videos, because sometimes they only get, some of my videos I did last week only got 250 views. It's like, man,
hold on a second.
I spent hours. It's not even worth it.
I'm gonna look at Salacious's channel really quick.
I'm basically sort of just sticking to live videos now, because
look at Salacious Rum's channel.
I would love to start gaming again, because I bought and played a game for 2 hours this morning. That Kina Spirit of the something.
I saw that. I saw you were on that. I was like, I don't recognize that.
So Salacious.
Yeah.
Today you spent 3 hours and 22 minutes playing Aliens.
Yeah.
2 days ago, you spent an hour and 34 minutes playing Uncharted.
Yeah.
You spent 2.5 hours playing Monopoly.
That is amazing. Monopoly Online is amazing.
I'm pretty sure you could find time to edit a video if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It's just mentally taxing as well, isn't it? It's tiring.
Well, it is what it is. Yeah,
it's tiring.
True. And there isn't very much reward out of it,
No. I made a music video and edited a music video to a track I made. So the amount of time I put into that, and I think it's had like 80 views. So, I do when I want to do it, when I'm interested in the subject, when it's getting me off my ass to do it, I'll do it. But I quite like the live format.
Yeah, I wish I had more of a personality and could do full sentences without interrupting myself.
Sure,
but you know how I interrupt you guys? I interrupt myself like consistently. I'll be talking about one thing, and next thing, like when I edit my videos, I'll be like, "Shit, why didn't I finish what I was trying to say before I went on to the next thing?" And I constantly have to edit that stuff out, and it's a nightmare, man. But
you've got a lovely personality, Sean. You've got.
I thank you, Rum. I do, and that's why I'm thinking maybe I'm just too hard on myself. But anyway, Vern, I watched Shartimus Prime's top 10 worst Marvel Legends of the year. I highly recommend you watch that because I was in tears, and I think you would make a perfect one of those top 10 like worst.
I might do. I was thinking about the worst figures.
Yes, please. I would love to watch it.
I was thinking about it. I mean, because I just can't believe. I mean, like Bib Fortuna came with 3 cups.
Yeah.
He won't let us go. He won't let this go at all.
No, we should do a top 10 worst. I hope we get it this week. I demand it.
We'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna have to get going pretty soon, but I've had a really good time hanging out with you guys today.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed 2 Men and a Monkey Lizard, Vern.
Yeah, it was super cool. So I'm going to do this type of a stream probably every other week that we're not doing 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard, just so that, if people are around on Saturday and they want to tune into a live stream or something, and you guys are always welcome to join me on those days that we're not streaming the 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard.
Yeah, I guess you look at G-Force and Connor. Yeah, I like G-Force's point because it's negative is going to get clicks.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
But yeah, watch Shartimus Prime's top 10 worst. I was in tears, dude. There's one where I guess one of the figures is on the list because it can't stand, and he has it on the turntable, and it's just like laying face down. And every time like hilarious. The scores go down, because he has that. He has like this shit sound come in every time a figure comes in.
That's hilarious.
I was in tears, bro. It was awesome. And the worst part is his top 10 were other people's, favorite top 10s were in his worst top 10s. And it was just wild.
Well, I try to do my rant videos just so you guys know, and I'm trying to be humorous when I do it instead of totally negative. I don't want to be negative. I just want it to be funny. And like Salacious was saying earlier, I'm laughing. I don't know if you guys saw me. I laugh when I'm starting because I'm just oh my gosh, here we go. Right.
Angry Vern.
Oh, the speed readers had fun because I left the comments up there for 0.1 second. I will go a little faster next time on the comments for those people who are practicing their speed reading. Anyways, you guys have anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
No, just Happy New Year, and everybody rocks, and everybody in the chat rocks. So,
Salacious.
Happy New Year.
I agree. Everybody rocks. Everyone rocks. I agree.
All right. I agree too. Thanks for coming by, everybody. I really appreciate it. And Happy New Year. Oh, were you not done?
Oh, no. I was just going to say, and, obviously it is pretty well known by now that I am the Monopoly champion of 2021 and the Big Fat Quiz champion of 2021 as well. So congratulations to everyone else that participated. But obviously I'm the winner, so that just needs to be said, doesn't it? Reiterated.
The champion Monopoly and well, you know why? Because I wasn't playing along, by the way. I'll take you on any day.
You mean you didn't even get a participation certificate, did you?
No, I did not. I didn't catch the first part of the stream, so I didn't know where to go sign up.
Probably a good job, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. Well, happy New
So
Year.
are you talking about? Wait, hang on. That championship rum. Are you talking about the one that was on last week, where a bunch of you guys?
I'm the champion. Yeah, where I won it.
Yeah, that little trivia
fun.
thing.
That was cool.
It looked like a lot of fun, didn't it?
Yeah.
Did you know, Sean, that I won? Sean, did you know that I won?
No, I didn't, and that makes me proud.
Hold on,
of you,
Sean? Do you know that I won? I won.
He didn't win.
Yeah.
He didn't win. He wasn't.
You weren't even on the show.
He wasn't even in
Yeah,
it.
I won. I won in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sean, I represented and I won, and I am the quiz champion of 2020.
I'm proud of you. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. It's not
disputed.
It's not.
All right, everybody. Have a happy New Year.
Yeah,
we'll see you guys next week. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do countdown to goodbye.
Yeah.
2 men. Two men and a wizard bringing out toys to play.
Well, I felt bad like trying to play that as we go out because